I'm just going to explain the principle of axonometric drawing, and I'm going to use a flat shape made on a rectangle that's 26 squares in length and 16 squares wide. This is a generic shape simply to demonstrate the principle. And in order to make a drawing of it, we would need to skew it at 45 degrees like this, which we will then use as an underlay for a 3D sketch. So this is the same shape, cut out and skewed at 45 degrees, color photocopied, so you don't have to draw it again. I'm going to draw it in two layers like a sandwich. So a piece of paper goes over the top and we start to draw these shapes more clearly. Then I'm going to mark the levels of each of the layers. There is 1, 2, 3 levels. And then we're going to physically drop the whole drawing down and start to draw the next level, replicating the shape again just by drawing through and ignoring the drawing that preceded it. And this will give the top layer that's identical to the lower layer. Then we can draw the vertical lines that pull both shapes together to render them in 3D. You can repeat this to get more layers. When you have a sufficient ghost in blue pencil, you can draw it up as a wireframe in pen. I've emphasized the plan now on top of the structure in black pen. And here are some other studies made using the same principle. The drawing exercise that accompanies this film gives you an opportunity to draw a simple massing diagram in axonometric. You are given a plan and a set of shapes that can be drawn as columns to specific vertical heights. If you do the exercise, you will have an intuitive understanding of how to manipulate and configure a set of components as a 3D model. This is the Ordnance Survey map that contains the plan of the University of Kent's Templeman Library, which is the subject of Film 5 in this series. Project architect Susie Winstanley uses the map as an underlay for a massing diagram by first zooming to the site, laying trace over the existing footprint of the building, overlaying a new plan, and then extruding the shape. The drawing is colored in Photoshop and a legend is added, and the simple freehand sketch becomes the focus of a presentation sheet. This is a great practical example of axonometric drawing. It leaves out unnecessary detail to communicate a great deal of information with simplicity and clarity.